Hi, I'm Wick Wolfe, President and COO of Unika Vaev.
Wick, thank you for joining me today. I'd love to start off by having you share the story behind Unika Vaev, the inspiration, as well as your journey and how you got here. I think it's almost 50 years, if I'm correct.
It is almost 50 years, and boy, time flies. So, Unika Vaev was actually started as a division of a company, International Contract Furnishings, which had been founded in 1962. And it was necessitated out of the requirement to provide ICF with fabric for its own furniture. Unika Vaev at one time was a small Danish supplier of products to ICF. And they specialized in a lot of products that were related to Werner Pantone and other famous designers. At some point, well before my association with this company, ICF purchased the rights to Unika Vaev's name when the company went out of business in Denmark. So in 1975, the division was formed as a formal textile division, and it then began developing collections of fabrics and supplying both our internal needs and external clients. Very rich history.
That's remarkable. I'd love to understand from a strategy perspective. First, you sell to a number of segments. Share with us the audience of customers that you have and where you focus on selling Unika Vaev's amazing acoustic line.
Our major sale point is through the A&D community. We have very, very strong relationships with the A&D community. We also sell through facilities managers for various market segments. But the A&D community has been a big supporter of Unika Vaev for many years. And certainly when we began this acoustic division 10 years ago and started embracing what it was all about after having learned what requirements that most designers didn't even know what they needed back then, they really embraced that as an approach for new business.
With an audience of nearly 120,000 vetted and approved architects and designers on Material Bank, many do not truly understand Material Bank. And having someone with your layer of expertise, I'd love if you could just share with us the applications that acoustics are really utilized for.
Sure. In our case, the types of acoustic products that Unika Vaev develops and markets are what we call decorative acoustic sound absorbing solutions, right? So, and our collection is really geared towards interiors where people need product that looks good. So it's not an industrial product. It's not although it could be used in a factory setting if you wanted. I mean, we are an interior design products company. So the products that we produce and that we market are for that segment of the business. And we are interested in elevating space design.
And you obviously have a strategy that involves bringing brand awareness to your company. Share with me where you go to get leads and how you feed your ecosystem so that you can go out and obtain these A&D projects.
Like all companies in the commercial and in our industry, we have sales representatives. But beyond that, we embrace all of the social media platforms, and that is an arena that is ever changing, ever evolving, day by day, as well as printed materials.
How has Material Bank helped you in that endeavor?
When we first learned about Material Bank, when it first started, we were not the first adopters. So I have to be completely honest. I wanted to see how it went. Within a year, we signed up because we saw that the company was sustainable. I think the thing that I love most about Material Bank is that designers have a choice to look at my products. They can look at my competitors' products. And then they can also be looking at products that are unrelated to my products as they build their project boards. So, what I also like about it is I like the fact that designers can get their samples quickly if they need them to. And the reports that it gives to me is great, because I take those reports and I use them to track projects, potential projects. I can see when projects may be closing, just kind of a snapshot of what's going on in the industry.
Please share with us some of the success stories that you've had from these leads that started on Material Bank and became completed projects for you guys.
Well, we had a large, well-known gaming company based on the West Coast, as they mostly are, that requested a couple of samples of one of our decorative products, acoustic products, and it turned into quite a nice, a couple of nice large projects for us, phase projects. And the gaming industry can be pretty particular, because they're all well funded, and they want their spaces to look terrific. And so and then we've had another a couple of financial companies that large financial based companies that the designers requested samples from Material Bank, and turned into some very nice long-standing projects for us.
Would you recommend Material Bank to another brand that wanted to join and was apprehensive, much in the same way that you were for that short time period of a year?
I would, and I have. The one thing that I think is really important, that I see continually from Sandow, is this commitment towards growth in a circular manner. In other words, you've got Material Bank, you've got interior design, you have Metropolis, you have ThinkLab, you have the studio. And the idea for me is that Material Bank is a huge and important part of that, but everything kind of feeds to that circular existence, and that's what I love about the whole group, frankly.
We can't thank you enough just for the referral of a friend or a colleague that you think that could utilize our services. So that means the world to us, and we're driven by loyalty. Love to turn the page to sustainability. Share with me, if you would, how important sustainability is to your business. But let me place some context. We started day one with a commitment towards sustainability. We joined the Climate Pledge, something very, very few companies do. To date, because we aggregate packages, we've saved over 4 million packages. And remember, those packages are all sent out carbon neutral. We've saved roughly 1,500 tons of cardboard, and that's the equivalent of more than 25,000 trees. From your seat, what do you see in the sustainability movement, and how important is it for Unika Vaev?
Well, it's very important for Unika Vaev. Many of our products are sustainable already. I mean, most of our products are all of our products are red list free. That I can say. We have products that are cradle to cradle certified that none of our competitors have, which took 2 years to do that. But it's an important aspect of what we believe to be true, in that, we do not want to be a contributor to a society that is certainly not taking care of its own.
For our large audience of 120,000 architects and designers who are just so curious to learn more about new innovative products, share with us some products that they should come and take a look at on Material Bank.
We've just launched a beautiful new product that we designed with a leading design firm, Gensler, and the name of the product is Pinnacle, and it was designed to coordinate with our recently announced partnership with Wilson Art. Then we've recently launched a line of timber-based products for both ceiling and wall application. Crawford ceiling tiles is something that we launched months ago, which now the rest of the world has copied. And I love that. I love it, hate it, because nobody else had it. Now everybody's doing it. We feel like we look forward, and people are looking towards us to lead those design strategies.
Wick, in your position, I can't help myself but to ask, just because of the leadership and the incredible savvy operators that you guys are, share with me what you believe will take place in this highly fragmented global segment of the A&D community, right? So acoustics has grown The awareness
Hmm.
is starting to grow. There's still a large, large runway, but there are many players, and you seem to have a grasp of every player, not just in North America, but more so on a global level.
I do. The thing that sets us apart from everybody else in this market, there's several things. It's the breadth of the collection. It's the vision with which we go to market. It's the idea of being ahead of what the market wants. And lastly, it's the ability to produce custom products that that really that really conclude the designer's vision. So a designer may come to us and they have an idea, but they don't understand how that's going to translate to an acoustic product. And our design team in Dallas, the Unika Vaev studio, will take that idea and ultimately turn into a working bass product. So that's the fun stuff. We love being pushed in the design arena. That's what drives our passion.
Well, it certainly reflects. Your design team in Dallas has certainly won more awards than I can count on two hands inside
Yes,
of this ecosystem. Every time I turn, there's a new award that you guys are winning. So, congratulations to you.
thank you.
Thank you for the continued support and belief. We genuinely appreciate the loyalty and look forward to working with you for a long time together.
You as well.